RMT Assistant General Secretary, Steve Hedley. Hello, Steve. Hi.
Thank you for inviting me on.
Yeah, well, thank you for coming on. I mean, yes, of course, there is a lot of sympathy, surprising a lot of sympathy, actually, when we talk to our viewers for your cause. But nevertheless, it's ordinary families who are suffering. And I guess you do have to go for maximum impact, which is why there's a strike today and you've got more strike planned. But is it getting you anywhere? I mean, is the government even taking any notice?
Well, really, I think it's the government that are responsible for this whole situation. This has come as a last resort after, well, years of negotiations, because there's been a 2-year pay freeze. People have lost about a fifth of their actual spending power in real terms, considering inflation. And the government, I think, are more interested in dog whistle politics during this Conservative Party leadership campaign than actually getting around and resolving issues. So I think the responsibility lies with the government. And, you know, I have to say that I've got every sympathy for those families. I'm actually in the same boat myself. I'm off today to the occupied 6 counties of the north of Ireland for a holiday. And I'm absolutely gutted that there's no railway there. But I do understand that people have to make a living. When the bills are going through the roof, people's wages have to keep pace.
Yeah. Although this strike today, this is from ASLEF, the drivers' union, isn't it? And train drivers do earn decent money.
Well, they do, and all working class people should earn decent money. I don't think that what train drivers earn is excessive at all. I think all working class people should do that. And if we look at the absolutely ridiculous money that the bosses of the energy firms are getting, they're on millions of pounds a year. And they're getting millions of pounds of bonuses on top of that. And we have these energy companies are making money hand over foot, you know, excessive amounts of profits. And of course, if the government want to do something about it, nationalise these companies and put all that money into the exchequer. And then there'll be plenty of money to pay everybody.
Where do you stand, by the way, on Labour's position on this? It's been a little bit muddled, hasn't it? So Keir Starmer says, don't go and sound the picket lines. One of his shadow ministers did. Then he got the whip. You know, what's going on?
Well, Keir Starmer's a joke, isn't he? I mean, I don't know if Keir Starmer knows what he stands for. I mean, what they want is power at any price. So they're prepared to sell every principle. And let's remember that trade unions set up the Labour Party. That was originally a vehicle for trade unions to have representation in Parliament. And Starmer is trying to do what Tony Blair did, a sort of triangulation strategy, where he's going to appeal to the soft Tory vote, the Lib Dem vote, and hope he gets into government. But if he gets into government without getting into government with the power to change things, change the balance of power in this country in favour of working class people, then it's pointless for him being there. So Starmer's a busted flush, I think.